I hope you're ready for some wind because it is about to blow on Plaintiff's Rest. And while Philip and I were mostly, you'll see, a little worried about our boat, she handled it amazingly and proved to us she's ready to go anywhere. And that all of this heavy wind and heavy heeling is, to her, just fun.
He's really impressed with us all night long.
Looks like she's handling well though, you know? Thanks, boat. Appreciate that. She said, good morning. Guess what I've been doing all night? She's like a happy little puppy. Have fun. Morning. It is December 15th in the morning. It's around 6:15 a.m. And I was hoping for a freaking sunrise, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It's so cloudy. I don't see the sun or moon anywhere, but everything's visible. So that's great. The visibility is good. I would love some sunshine or some moonlight, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. I can see the horizon, which is good. And we've had a good night. You know, Philip and I just traded off every 2.5 hours. We're making our way. Everything's looking good. We've got about 400 and I think it said 30 hours left to Havana. So we're just cooking right along. We're averaged kind of 6 all night, 6.5 at some point. So really good speed last night. Really good wind. Right now it's on the kind of aft of the beam. You know, right on just quartering right on the port stern. Blowing about 13 and just really great conditions, you know, the boat's moving, but auto's holding, so we're doing in good shape. We're one day in. I'll just give you a look around. Find where the sun would rise. I see over there, I see like an orange, tiny sliver on the horizon. Maybe that's it. It's really hard to tell. Northeast, all I know. Alright, we'll check in later, guys. It's going well. Yeah, it was nice when the wind was behind us. That would soon change. But thankfully the sun did start to come out, visibility improved, and I was able to get some really cool shots with the GoPro on the boat hook. We don't need no stinking drone. Got Annie with a boat full. Coffee's gonna be really good. I've been craving coffee. I woke him up because I wanted coffee. Sorry, Phil. Sure have to aim here. On the hand. All right, 4 minutes to goodness.
4 minutes, thank goodness.
Whew, thank goodness. You turned off the propane?
Yes.
Okay. This is an adventure coffee. Deal. Yeah, there's no way I could have done that alone. My wife's gonna help. Absolutely not.
Breaking these clouds up later.
Is it supposed to get sunny today?
Yeah, I really thought it was gonna kind of be sunny at sunrise, but you can see it's broken up over there.
Yeah, that's kind of where sunrise was. You could just see like a pink horizon, but that was it. Otherwise, it just looked like this. And didn't get no pre-sunrise. It wasn't long after our morning coffee, the wind started to shift around our beam and onto our nose, and we decided to raise the main. We also have to watch our battens as they sometimes get caught in the stack pack lines, and we have to go up and down with the halyard to try to fight them out. We decided to raise the main to Reef 2 only, expecting winds of 15 to 20 and building, which requires coordination from the mast back to the cockpit to set the reef at the tack and clew.
Go hard and fast. Hold on that tension. Don't lose it. Tell me what you need me to do. Come back.
Yeah. Whoa!
Whoa.
I'm gonna need to put my bib on. Just got soaked.
When you do that, it looks good though. I mean, it's second rate to me. Yeah. I'm hot. I'm gonna take up all my shit now.
Wet.
I know.
And while we always drop the stack pack while racing the main so we can see the luff of the sail and the reefing lines, we wanted to get it clipped back up as soon as the sail was set to help hold the extra baggage of the sail at the foot.
Put the second reef up in the main. Got it up and got the twist out of it. It was a little twisted. The wind's not bad. It's just pretty strong. 15, 16. Really got the boat heeled over. Captain said everything's spilled out below. Is it too much sail? Should we reef the Jenny?
Well, I'm just kind of gauging everything. I don't think so at this point, but kind of watching. If I wanted to do it now before it was like 25.
Alright.
Kind of see how she's right.
See what happened down below. Doesn't look bad at all.
Yeah, Cuba stuff, took a timber.
Oh, that's fine. Chocolate and candies. I don't think the Cubans will care. Their stuff fell on the floor. Kaboom! Yeah, look at the Cuba went splat. It still smells like Irish Spring. I hate you for that, Ryan.
Irish Spring for the Cubans was Ryan with Sail Libra's idea, so I blamed him for the permanent smell. After we got the main set, the rest of the day was filled with sort of normal chores, making lunch, washing dishes, getting the boat cleaned up with the plan to reef the Jenny further around sunset as the winds began to build.
It's pretty out here, huh? Wouldn't you want to wash dishes right here? I mean, geez. Did you ever have any better scenery when you was washing dishes?
I try to make everything fun. To prevent food from going down the sink drain and to conserve fresh water, we always did the first round of dishes with raw water and a bucket over the side. After we got the Jenny reefed, what we try to always do is walk the port side of the boat to make sure we don't have any chafe points on the furling line.
I'll be back. Right, we just put some reefs in, so we're gonna check and make sure we don't have chafe on our furling line. She's got like all the tension. It's like a guitar string. We're gonna walk it all the way. Make sure no chafe points. That's good. Always 2 hands on the boat, move carefully. Anna wants some footage from the bathroom. So let's tether in, be all safe like. Woo! Hello. Y'all saw that. Most important part is here. We've had a furling line get chafed on the opening of that drum and break through.
That was a very unexpectedly windy day back in Pensacola Bay.
This is what happens.
I really thought we'd blown a shroud. There was just so much force on the mast with the entire Jenny out. But when I went topside to investigate, this is what I found. Yep, our Jenny furling line had exploded.
So I want to make sure like it's not touching like here or here. That's real sharp with a lot of movement, and everything looks real good. Little fair lead. Everything's real clean. So it's time for footage from the bow. Woohoo! Says Video Annie. Whole trip's terrifying. She's going woohoo at the bow. Yeah, we were flying across the Gulf. It's beautiful out here. Just gorgeous. Boat is ripping along. Look at her. Say hey, Captain. How's Otto? Good.
I was shocked Otto was holding in this wind, but we did trim a lot to make sure the sails were really well balanced.
And she looks good. Plane's rest is going to Cuba. I love this. It's so much fun. And everything's looking great. We got a reef in our Jenny, you can tell. And a little bit of a weather helm and some water. We got winds of about 16 to 17, some good winds. And the autopilot's freaking phenomenal champ, man. He's the boss. I can't believe he's holding in this. So just knock on something that continues. We're having a great time though.
With winds building, we also decided to rig up a strap at the Clue on Reef 2 on the Main to help share some of the load, a trick we learned from Yannick during the Atlantic crossing, as well as rig up the inner forestay.
Ready. Probably should have done this in the dock, but we're out of time. It's not too bad out here. We'll get it all set up. With the wind clocking around more east.
You know what I like the idea of? Maybe take an old rag
Yeah.
and tape it around that whole contraption.
For chafe or what?
Yeah, just so if the sail starts flogging when we're gonna
Okay.
reef it in.
Like a terry cloth towel? Old
Yeah.
rag like kind of thing?
Yeah, just a rag like something, because I'm afraid if the sail starts flogging when we point up the wind,
It's pretty gnarly down there.
it's gonna catch some of that wire.
Both
that's sticking
sides of
out.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're ready for storm setup. We need to find the sail ties for third reef of the Main. Find or make them because we haven't done that yet. We may not get there, but we want to be ready. We're looking at some great wind right now. We've got like 10 and 9. I say great because that's great enough for me. I don't like to get sporty now. I like to go 5 knots and autopilot holds and it's beautiful sail, like just like this. This is beautiful. I could do this all day long. Read books, do yoga, sleep, eat, projects. We start heeling over, shit gets crazy, it breaks. I don't like that. So right now it's looking great. We're expecting a definite increase in winds real soon. 20, 25, perhaps tonight and into tomorrow. That would be Thursday night into Friday, and Friday all day windy. So we're definitely trying to relax and rest up because we know it's about to get pretty intense for a couple of days. So.
And it wasn't long at all before the winds picked up. We enjoyed one last pristine sunset before the night shifts kicked in and the winds kicked up.
We've got a follower, so fun. Philippe, you're gonna get a shout out. Right here, he's sending us all these like waypoints, and every 6 hours, is that what you say? Every 3 hours, of like how to shift around to follow the east wind to make the best use of it. He's just having fun. He's a Havana daydreaming with us, vicariously sailing. But thank you, Philippe. We really appreciate it. It's been
awesome.
super helpful.
Keep up the good work.
Yeah, you got a job now. It's just beautiful sunset.
We are watching this wind and I just hate it. Anything over 15 headwind is just, it's not that it's not comfortable. The boat is doing freaking great. The boat's amazing. The boat loves it. She can do this all the day. It's like we're those worried parents that don't want to let her get her out in the water. Philip and I just don't like it. We don't like that the boat is working so hard. You hear the autopilot straining. You hear the creaks and the groans and the things are moving. Probably getting water in the bilge from somewhere. Who knows? We're using her. And I know know she's built to be used. But I'd like to use her at less than 15 knots headwind. That'd be great. This would be incredibly fun. Like, it is awesome to ride these waves, go up and down. I'd be strapped in at the bow going woohoo on anybody else's boat but ours. The boat is super impressive. I can't believe autopilot's holding. I'm just shocked, and I know I need to quit saying it because he's gonna give up. But it blows my mind when he can hold in. I've heard him slip a couple of times tonight. And I know because he's trying so hard to fight these waves and wind. But he's doing great. Boat's doing amazing. We didn't get as much east as we would have liked because now our heading is back to like 157, pointing more south. But that's all the wind will let us do on our beam. So it's just the best we can do. We went east as long as we could, and winds are going to pop around to south, so they'll be right on our nose. But you know what? If they're nothing like this, I'll be happy with that. I really don't care. If it takes us 10 days to get down there, I'd rather not do this to the boat. That's just me. But the captain agrees. I know he's not super enjoying this. It gets stressful to watch the boat go through this. I know this isn't his choice. So we are together in that consensus. But everything's going great. You know, it's 10:53, almost 11 p.m. Philip comes on at midnight, and we're just making good time, you know, and doing really good. Just all these freaking winds to lay down, okay? Anything under 15, got it? You hear me, Wayne? Under 15. That was definitely one of our roughest nights on the boat. It was just more healing and movement than we've ever experienced. Philip and I were both praying for the winds to lay down just a little.
Good morning. It's nice to survive that night. Look at that. Jesus. We're like heeled over. How many degrees do you think we're heeled over? If you had to guess. Maybe 20? 22. I'm gonna say more than we like. It's been like this all night, blowing about an average of 15 to 17. Oh my god! Oh. Good god. God, poor Otto. I believe he's holding.
Daylight. I mean, we could try to pull in a little bit more reef on the Genoa.
I'd like that. You can turn into the wind a little bit?
Yeah, I'd have to turn up into the wind and pull it in 2 or 3 turns. See if that helps with the
I
healing.
mean, as long as we've gone, I just wonder if the wind's about to lay down. But I don't know.
That's what I kind of kept waiting on the whole night based on the forecast.
But we waited all night for that.
I think it's gonna probably. Why don't we wait till the sunrise?
Okay.
And by the time the sun gets up, 'cause I can see the edge of the sun now.
Okay.
And trust me, we know that 18 knots true wind, 22 apparent on the nose is really not that much. I've sailed in 43 before, and it just didn't feel like this. I guess the only thing I can say is when it's your boat and it's heeled this much, your first instinct is to ask that it stop.
Boats are performing beautifully. He's really impressed me all night long.
And the boat was super impressive, handling the wind and waves with ease, just galloping across the Gulf. But we were actually heeled over so much, the wind climbed the mast and did this.
Nosed it about 20 minutes before you got up.
20 minutes. Oh my god, the arrow is gonna break off the VHF.
That sucks so badly.
Yeah, because there's nothing on what do we call the antenna, like the red 30 to keep that thing down. Oh my god. VHF and AIS could go in one foul swoop. Stupid winding.
Just kind of point up and see if I can get it to.
If you can get it to, maybe we'll for a second. More Ruby Reds? You don't like one?
No.
We're gonna have the runs. Better not eat too much fruit.
Tack, just take that out.
Seriously, it was hard to get it all flushed out. With sealed. I don't like have to piss a little, flush a little, piss a little, flush. Too much. I couldn't let you miss it. This is just hilarious. Look at my ass and spit. Oh, dump bottom jeans. Apple bottom jeans. Boots with